Hello everyone, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5 once again. My name is jfavignano, and today we are going to look at the B-2A Spirit by Skyline GTR Freak, the most iconic looking bomber that we have seen in our time, well in my time at least. It is absolutely incredible how it is a Delta wing-shaped airplane. And we're gonna fly today. We also have Camcor's awesome carpet bombing mod installed, so we're gonna get to do what this thing is basically designed to do, and that is do some insane bombing. So I figure we'll, go over how it flies, and then we'll do some bombing runs. We're probably gonna bomb the living shit out of Sandy Shores, and then we are going to do an evening carpet bombing run of downtown Los Santos, just so you can see how insane it gets. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So let's do a walk around of the airplane before we get in the air. I have taken this up just to make sure it all, worked correctly and everything. And it flew like a gem. Like it landed great and everything, so I'm very excited about it. Look at that. The Grim Reaper's Spirit of New York. This is a FSX model conversion, as always. There's one of the nav lights right there underneath the wing. As you can see, the airplane is really designed to be pretty much invisible to radar, and they have succeeded in doing that. Look at the heat signatures that come out of the back where the engines are up there. It's pretty insane. It's a loud airplane in the sim, or in the sim, in GTA, but in the real world, it's not that loud of an airplane. It's pretty quiet. I have seen it in person a few times. It's an incredible looking airplane in the air. You just go, how is that thing flying? But it's a big airplane too. You wouldn't think it would be as big as it actually is, and this kind of shows you just how big it is, because if we walk up next to the landing gear here, the nose gear, you can look at it in perspective to our guy here. So that's pretty tall, pretty large airplane. So let's hop up in here and check it out. It's gonna fire up. There's the engines right there in the back. Look at that. Very cool stuff. So, as always, we have a lot of cool moving surfaces with a Skyline GTR Freak model like that. There's our elevators and our ailerons there and rudders. And you can see with the rudder, it moves the rear right there. They kind of look like ailerons. It's pretty interesting how it does that. Inside, the inside view is actually pretty impressive. Very nice. He added the original GTA 5 style attitude indicator there that works. The one on the right there is fake, so that don't go off of that. And yeah, pretty cool view. Let's go ahead and taxi out here. I'm pretty sure we have taxi lights. Yes, we do. We have landing lights, so that's pretty cool. They're out there by the wing, or by the main gear. And we're gonna taxi right over here to the runway. I'm using that restricted mod, or the restricted airspace, so we shouldn't get shot down. Remember, all of the mods that I'm using are linked to the description below if you want to try them out yourself. I have a feeling you're going to want this one, and I know I'm late to the party on this one. This plane came out at the end of, it came out in November of last year, actually, so right at the end of 2016. And we're just getting around to it today. I was like, man, I've been wanting to do it, but I want to do it right. I want to make sure I have the carpet bombing mod working and all that stuff. So it was on the list for a while. I appreciate all you guys, saying, hey, maybe you should do the B-2A Spirit. And I agree. Here it is. Let's add that power, and let's get this baby out of here. It feels like a heavy airplane, too, with the handling line that comes with it. It is a add-on airplane. It's not a replace. There we go. Full speed right there. We're going to start rotating right about here. Ease it on back, and she just gracefully lifts into the air. Gear up. And we're out of Zancudo. Look at that thing. It is such a cool looking airplane, man. It's insane. Absolutely insane. We're still climbing out here. You can see us using our elevators there. Let's have a look at the inside view. All the way off to the right. Very good visibility in this cockpit. More than you would think. It kind of reminds me of like a big airliner cockpit, like for an Airbus. Here's Raton Canyon down there. We're gonna roll off here and keep climbing. Remember, we're gonna do a carpet bombing of Sandy Shores. Sandy Shores is gonna get wrecked today. There's no way around it. So let me show you how the carpet bombing works. We can open the bomb bay doors by, I'm gonna right click on the controller. And there's the bomb bay doors there. If I press down on the D-pad, we get bombing view, as you can see there. Now those are the options there at the bottom for if you're using a keyboard. And if you want to drop bombs, you're just gonna hit the A button on the controller or spacebar on the keyboard. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and close that up. All right. Can't wait to show you some carpet bombing. Let's go ahead and reduce power here, and let's get set up for a bombing run on Sandy Shores. Who needs it, you know? We'll say that we got a letter from San Andreas. The state of San Andreas says, you know what? We have decided we are going to completely remove Sandy Shores from the map by all means necessary. The hillbillies have run rampant down there. Long enough. Let's just take them out. Such a graceful looking airplane, man. It really is. And I believe this might have more than one livery, but I don't think it does. I think you have to get a livery pack off of jfavignano.com, if you're wondering. But we'll check it out once we land back at Zancudo. All right, starting our turn over Mount Gordo down there. And we're gonna be doing this from a pretty high altitude. I'm gonna go with about right here where we're at. We're kind of in the middle of the altitude that you can be at in this game, so that'll work for today because I don't want to miss the fireworks, you know? There's Sandy Shores. Look how tiny it looks from up here. It is a tiny, tiny little town. All right, we can go to the left a little bit more here. We're right over Cape Catfish here. That's it down there. That's the lighthouse. And we'll start our turn over Sandy Shores. Open those bomb bay doors. It's all come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. It's all come down to this. Here we go, a little bit more of a turn here. Woo! You're right over Sandy Shores now. You're in a... Woo! There we go. Watch out for that 747. They're like on a collision course with us. We'll get down a little bit lower than them. All right. There's the bomb door are open, and we're gonna just wreck Sandy Shores. Look at that 7-4 flying right over us. And bombs away. We're just gonna carpet bomb them. You can even hear the sound effect of the bombs. You're gonna start seeing it hit the ground here soon enough. There it is right there. I don't think we were successful at all. Yeah, I don't think we were. We might have to get a little bit lower on the next pass. Yeah, we're gonna have to be a little bit lower to see them, I guess. That's okay, though. That is okay. You got to see how the carpet bombing works. They're still exploding, too. Like, they're losing their minds over there right now. Let's go ahead and turn this baby this way. It's a nimble airplane once you start throwing it around. Pretty tight turn right there. That's a good 50-degree turn. All right, we're a lot lower this time, so let's go ahead and... I'm pretty sure you can drop bombs just straight from this view, too. Yeah, you can. But it's not advised because you can't see behind you when you do it, so... All right, this is a perfect lineup this time. And a lot lower, too. All right, Sandy Shores, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be about right there for altitude. And bombs away. Hopefully we get to see some explosions this time. Yeah, there it is right there. Woo! Oh, look at all the cars down there. Oh, it's gonna be a direct hit on Sandy Shores. Direct hit. Look at that. Oh man, that's awesome. That is too cool. Add our power and get on out of there. So let's go ahead and climb here. And what we'll do, get down the D-pad. We're gonna climb to an altitude here, and we're gonna change it to an evening time or nighttime, so we can do a bombing run in downtown Los Santos before we head back. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go to Zancudo first and see how this plane lands. And then we'll go do a night flight out of Zancudo for Los Santos and cause some havoc over there. So for full effect with the carpet bombing script, it's better to be at a lower altitude than a higher altitude. It seems like the bombs take I mean, obviously it's gonna take a long time for them to hit the ground, but you don't even get to see the explosion, you know? Let's do one more run here. Let's do it really low. Alrighty. About right there will do. Should bomb Coachella, that's what we should do. You can even see the, look at that, you can see the whole shadow on the ground there. That's amazing. Oh, look at those, man. The bombs have the, you see the shadows of the bombs on there even. Oh, the hotel just got wrecked. Joshua Road's gonna get wrecked too. All right. Well, enough of that. Let's go ahead and land this puppy. So landing it, I'm gonna go ahead and release the right trigger here. So we're just floating along here. Gear's gonna come down. We got the runway in sight. I'm gonna do a visual approach. The river approach here to the runway. It's gonna be a short final turn. And I am gonna kill the engines because this thing will glide really nicely and I've had good luck with that. So if we kill the engines here, about right now, as we start our turn to the right, we can start to glide this airplane, and I'm gonna just turn the engines right back on, just so they're at idle right now. I do have the landing lights on. Kill the power again. We're gonna glide it again. It just didn't seem like it was enough there. Actually, it's dead sticking pretty good. Add that power right at the end. There we go. And pulling back. Whoa. And we're down. That wasn't too bad. Could have been better. Could have been better, but it wasn't too bad. Man, that thing stops on a dime, too. All right, I'm going to change it to nighttime, and we're going to go try to bomb the shit out of Los Santos. All right, so I did check to see if there was any new liveries with it, and there's not. So if you want a different livery, like a black one or something, you can get that on the GTA 5 mods website. Let's go ahead and add our landing lights there. It is nighttime. Let's power out of here and head to Los Santos and create some havoc down there. Look at the strobes on this thing, man. I wish somebody would make a mod to where the strobes in this game would be white and not the nav lights. Nav lights haven't strobed in a very long time. They used to a long time ago, like in, you know, the 70s and 80s on some airplanes, but it's kind of a thing that's gone to the wayside over the years. So it'd be cool if we had just white strobes instead of red and green. Climbing out of Zancudo, very nice indeed. Oh, let's close the bomb bay door. I always forget, every time we look behind us, it does that. Boy, this thing is stealth at night though, isn't it? I wonder what all these clouds are around here. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Thing almost looks like a UFO, you know? All right. Los Santos. Time to get yours. Line up about right there. It'll work. Go to the outside view so y'all can see. Bomb bay doors are coming open. We'll be ready to fuck some shit up here. This is a lot more populated areas we're going to be flying over, so I think destruction's going to be a lot worse. I want to make sure we have a good low altitude, though, because I really want to see the damage. So we're going to come right over the top of this building here. We'll start our bombing run right here over Morningwood and all that stuff. All right, about right there is going to do it. So, bombs away. We're just going to carpet bomb the shit out of this place. Look at all the cars down there with that traffic mod. Get down a little bit lower here. Oh, yeah, they're getting fucking destroyed. Man, you can just hear the concussions of those explosions. Yeah, it's not drawing too many cars down here from this altitude. Here we go, right over the highway. Oh, it's gonna be bad right there. Oh, they got so lucky it didn't drop on them. Right over downtown Davis. Yeah, it's not drawing any cars. We're gonna just try to bomb right down a highway here. That's what we're gonna try to do. That highway passed right through there. There's so many cars down there. I can't believe that it wasn't drawn in anything. That sucks. We couldn't get them all. All right, this will work this time. Oh, so you just click it once and it just drops a plethora of bombs there. Plethora of bombs. I believe that's the right word to say. It could be said. All right. Turn hard right here. And that should be good right about there. Oh yeah, this will be good right here. Oh, they just got wrecked. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. My God, man. Look at that. Oh, shit. That was... Those exploded way up in the air. Damn, dude. I was not expecting that at all. Let's keep bombing them right across the highway right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right there. Destroyed. And game crashed. All right, so I restarted the game, and we are right now beginning our approach into Zancudo to land. We're gonna land from the other side this time. I've got a good eye on the base right now, so we'll start our left turn. We're gonna do a right base for the runway. Continue our descent ever so slightly here. Sun's starting to come up over there after we did our bombing run down there. Keep in mind, I mean, I'm using a game config XML that is 5 times traffic and PEDs, so it's already insane down there in the ground. Let alone put, you know, the carpet bombing as much as we were doing and the destruction we were doing, it just really could not handle it, so it crashed. Which is alright, I kind of figured it was gonna do that. Alright, there's Zancudo over there. All lit up pretty like. And we'll shoot a right base for the runway. And hopefully have a better landing than we did last time. That is the plan of action here, so. Let's see over there to the right. There it is. Let's come down to some altitude here. I want to be, remember, just on that second line. So if you look at the mini map there, we're coming down still. We're on the almost on the 3rd line above the ground. That's kind of our altimeter we're using here. So right when we get about to the 2nd one, we'll be okay. Down a little bit more. Make sure we have plenty of room this time, so we're not, you know, doing a Kaitak approach to the runway for the most part. Almost down to that 2nd line. Yep. Go ahead and turn right here for our base. Gear's gonna come down. There it is right there. Landing lights will come on as well. And now we are shooting our base leg for the runway. And we're just above that second line. I want to get down a little bit more than that, so I don't have to dive at the runway so much in this airplane. It floats for days though. Like, I'm not going to kill the engines this time. I'm going to just let it, you know, do its thing with not adding any power or taking away any power. Returning final now for the runway. There it is right there. Again, you know, just neutral on power and all that stuff. Still a tad high on the approach, but that's okay. It'll be a-okay. There we go. Yeah, just bring that nose up, bleeds that speed off. That's really all you have to do in this plane. Killing the engines is not necessary. I will do it once we get over the piano keys. I'll just, you know, tap the left trigger a couple times so we can slow it down. Right over the lights. I'm gonna start tapping that trigger. Yeah. There we go. We're in that flare. Oh, not too bad. It takes a little bit of getting used to landing this plane. I had to kill the engines there at the end because it just floats forever and ever and ever. But anywho, guys, that is going to do it for this mod showcase of the B-2A Spirit. Fantastic airplane by Skyline GTR Freak. Check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.